So, good morning. So, do you have any confusion regarding the previous classes? Am I audible? Okay. So, do you have any confusions or any issues regarding the previous classes? Okay. Let us start our today's class. So, in today's class, we will discuss about highway alignment and what are the different requirements of the ideal highway alignment. Now, highway alignment is basically the central line on the highway in the ground. Okay, so before constructing a road, you first need to decide the route through which your highway alignment should pass or highway should go through. Okay, in that case, first you need to put the central line of the highway. So after establishing the central line, then you have to mark the side portion of the highway based on the different conditions, that what should be the width of your highway and what should be the possible traffic condition in the highways. Okay, so your highway alignment is the position of the central line on the highway. Now, highway alignment includes horizontal alignment and vertical alignment. Now, in the horizontal alignment, there are different components. Okay. Now, these components are, suppose your super elevation is there, that is a horizontal alignment. Okay. your curves are horizontal curves are there, they are also horizontal alignment. Now for the vertical alignment, there are gradients and vertical curves. Okay, we'll discuss all these components in our later section. Now, a alignment must be selected in such a way that the overall cost during the construction, operation, and maintenance is minimum. And if a highway alignment, that laying of the highway alignment is faulty, in that case, it will increase the construction cost of the total highway. Construction cost will increase because suppose two points are there, points A and B, and you need to connect these 2 points or two cities with some highway. Now suppose your first and foremost role is to connect both these cities or both these points with a shortest possible route. Okay. Now, if your alignment is not good, in that case, what will happen? The distance may be higher. Okay. And suppose there are different river bodies and cross drainage structure. Now, if there is cross drainage structure, in that case also your construction cost will be more. So, in that way, a highway alignment which is not aligned properly will increase the different costs. Okay. Now, again, if the alignment is not proper, in that case also it will increase the maintenance cost of the highway, increase the vehicle operation cost, suppose your gradients and vertical curve is up and down in the hilly area is very much high. In that case, it will increase the vehicle operation cost because the vehicles which will negotiate these curves or negotiate this hilly portion that will take much more energy to overcome this and increase the accident rate. If the side distance is not proper, okay, and if the lane width is not proper, in that case, it will increase the accidents. Now, there are different requirements of an ideal alignment. It should be safe, it should be easy, it should be short, and it should be economical. Now, safe is in terms of your maintenance, construction, and vehicle operation. Now, for example, suppose in a hilly area you are constructing one road, so in that area, if that portion of the hill is not stable, okay, if it is not stable, in that case, it will not be safe because there should be chances of
S-
landslides and other factors, okay, during the rainy season.
Sir,
Yes,
sir.
yes,
Sir, your voice is not clear, sir.
voice is not clear. Okay.
Hmm.
Hello, now is it clear? Is it clear now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, maybe some network issues. In my previous classes also these issues arises. Now next one is easy. So easy means whenever you are constructing a road or constructing a alignment, in that case that should be very much easy in terms of construction, maintenance, and vehicle operation. Now, the construction materials, if present at the place of construction, then it make the construction very much easier. And similarly, it should be easy during the operation of vehicle with easy gradients and curves. If the curves and gradients they are easy, in that case the vehicle operation would also be easy because the vehicle can easily overcome this. Now short, the distance between the initial and final points need to be short. So this is primary point. And economical. Economical means with all this consideration, your alignment should be very much economical. Now, however, if the construction turned out to be economical, the gradient may not be easy, which in turn increase the cost of the operation and maintenance. So you have to make it economical, considering all the future cost, considering all the construction cost and maintenance cost. Maybe in some cases the initial construction cost may be high, but if you consider about its maintenance cost, okay, its vehicle operation cost, then it may be cost effective. So you need to think about all the situation before making it economical. Okay, that all the factors means the things which we have discussed, that is the obligatory points through which alignment should pass and the points through which alignment should not pass. So you need to consider all these points, and after that you need to consider whether it is economical or not. Now, these are the factors controlling highway alignment. So there are different factors which control the highway alignment. So first one is government. So why government? Because government is the main body which invest in the highway. So therefore, whenever you are going for any highway projects, they need to be clear from the government end. Okay, otherwise you won't get any fund for your project. Then coming to the next point, that is obligatory points. Now this is very much important, obligatory points. So there are two types of obligatory points: positive obligatory points and negative obligatory points. Now, positive obligatory points are those points through which a highway alignment should always pass, and negative obligatory points are those points through which highway alignment should not pass. Now, let us discuss these obligatory points. So, first, positive obligatory points. So first one is existing road. Suppose two points are there or two cities are there, A and B. So in between, some portion of the old road is there. Okay, so whenever you are constructing a road, it would be very much easy if you join these two cities along with the existing road. Okay, it will reduce the cost of the operation and cost of the construction. Then intermediate town, like in this figure, suppose A and B. Now highway alignment should be short, so it is in that line. It would be very much easier if we construct A and B, a highway link between A and B. It would be, in that case, it would be short alignment. But suppose there is another city which is intermediate between A and B. In that case, if you link A to C, then C to B, then it will cater a greater population. Okay, so in that case, it would be very much helpful for the entire area. Now, bridge sites and existing bridge. So from this figure, suppose A and B are 2 points which you need to connect. Now, suppose there is a existing bridge in this position. So in that case, you need to deviate your alignment from the straight path, and you can have a curve or horizontal curve which will lead your alignment through this bridge side. So why it is important? Because suppose this portion is the curve in the river. Now in this portion you cannot construct any bridge. It is not suitable to construct any bridge in this side. Okay, and there is already a existing bridge over there. So if you can go through this bridge, in that case it will save your construction cost. Now, mountain, suppose you need to cross through a mountainous pass. Now, in the mountain, there are different hilly portion and passes are there. Okay, hilly portions are there. So, whenever you are constructing a road, always try to pass your alignment through the mountain pass. Suppose these 2 points are there, A and C. Now, from the contour map, you can easily tell that this portion are the higher portion, hilly portion. Now, if you can uh, directly connect A to C, in that case, it would be of very much high construction cost because you need to construct very that underground passes, okay, and tunnels and other things to connect this A to C. Now, if you can go along this mountainous pass, in that case, the construction cost would be very much lower. So these are the basically different points through which highway alignment should pass. Now let us discuss about the different points through which a highway alignment should not pass. So there are different points. Suppose some valley is there, some ponds are there, and some marshy lands are there. So they are always needed to avoid. Like in this figure, suppose this is the pond valley or any marshy land. Okay, suppose this is portion A, and over there another point is there. Suppose A point B is there. So as per the requirement of the highway alignment, that highway alignment should be short and easy. Now, if you will directly go through this marshy land, in that case, here the portion is not stable. You need to construct some bridge and other structures which will increase your construction cost. So in that case, what is the best suitable thing? That is, you just skip over this thing and make some slight curves, and in that case, just skipping this total marshy land, you align your highway alignment. So next one is religious places are linked up with human sentiment, so cannot be destroyed for fixing the road alignment. Suppose some you are constructing a road, and in that case, one temple or mosque or churches coming up in between the alignment. So in that case, it is always advisable to deviate your path, okay, so that your alignment should not go through the religious places. Otherwise, it will create chaotic situations. Now, costly structure present in the way of alignment should be considered, and the road alignment should be fixed such that it won't destroy this costly structure. Suppose one very big mall is there, or very big offices are there, or some private properties are there, which are of huge cost. Okay, so in that case, it is always advisable to skip that structures. Otherwise, you have to uh, give them the compensation, and this compensation cost would be very much high, which will ultimately increase the construction cost of the highway. Then conservation areas and restricted zones, then densely populated area, because in the densely populated area, you will have some issues regarding the acquire of the land. Then the road should not be within the boundary of the country. Okay, so these are the obligatory points. Now coming to the next point, that is the traffic. Okay, so traffic is the total number of vehicles available over there, and this type of traffic, there are different parameters through which the number of traffic is identified, like traffic volume is there, traffic your capacity is there, okay, or density is there, traffic density is there. We'll discuss this later on. Now, traffic volume is the number of vehicles which process a particular section of a road in uh, within a particular time frame. Okay, now generally this particular time frame is considered as 1 hour, and this traffic volume is expressed as vehicle per hour. Now, traffic capacity is number of vehicles which is present at a particular section of the road. Now, this particular section of the road is considered as 1 kilometer, and the traffic capacity is expressed as vehicle per kilometer. Now, the number of lanes, okay, number of lanes, that is the width of the road, is decided by the traffic over present over there. Now this is a thumb rule to determine the number of lanes. That is, number of lanes equal to traffic volume divided by traffic capacity. Then our next point is geological condition. Okay, there are different geological conditions which may happen over a area. Now, suppose geologically stable hill slope must be considered while selecting the highway alignment. So whenever you are selecting a highway alignment, the hill slope which is present over there, that should be very much stable. So if it is unstable, so it will create different problems. So during the rainy season, okay, in terms of your landslides and soil erosions. Then geometric design. So there are different parameters of the geometric design, and these geometric designs are different factors like horizontal curve, side distance, gradient, etc. So these parameters also your affect the highway alignment. Next one is availability of the construction materials and labor. That is also important. So if the construction materials are not easily available within the limit of the site, in that case you need to transport that construction materials from a distant place, and ultimately it will increase your construction cost. Then economy, the construction, operation, and maintenance work should be economical. So basically, this thing always you have to look after that whatever alignment you have suggested, that should be very much economical in terms of different conditions. Okay. Now, next point is other considerations. So there are other considerations also like drainage work. Okay. Now the alignments needs to be fixed such that the number of cross drainage structures are less. Now what is this cross drainage structure? So suppose in the hill areas, what happens? There are some small streams of waters are over there. Okay. Suppose one waterfall is there, and the water from the waterfall passes through a particular section of the road. So these type of small streams are called cross drainage structures. Now, whenever there are some cross drainage structure, in that case, to operate the alignment or to construct the highway, you need to construct a different culvert or bridges. Okay. Now, if the number of cross drainage work is very much high, in that case, that number of your culverts and bridges would be also very much higher. Okay. So, in that case, it will overall increase the cost of the construction. Now, next thing is political pressure. Now, you know about one thing, that whenever a highway alignment is constructed, in that case, the surrounding area will be developed. Okay. Now, for this reason, there may always be some pressure from some politicians or some higher order government official, so that the alignment should passes through their land. Okay, so that ultimately the land value of their position will increase. So there may always be some political pressure. Then this is monotony. Okay, so let us discuss this monotony with one example. Suppose you are driving in a highway, okay, and the stress of the highway is very much straight and the road pavement is very much good. Okay, there is not any single unevenness or any other deformities over there. So what you will do, you will just accelerate your vehicle and you don't have to do any other work. Okay, you don't need to change the gear. Do not need to change the direction. Okay, just you need to put your leg on the accelerator and the vehicle will go on. So in such cases, what will happen if the stress is very much long? So after a particular time, you will get sleepy, okay, because of the lack of any work or lack of involvement from your side, okay, and that will lead to some accident, serious accident. So this type of thing is called monotony. Okay, that is monotony means in other words you can say this is a boring. Okay, that the driving experience would be
Sir,
very much boring. Yes,
your screen is not visible.
is it now or for the entire duration of time?
Just now.
Okay. Now is it visible?
Yes, sir.
Uh, So this will make the entire stress of the road very much monotonous. So whenever you are constructing a road, suppose in that case that would be a straight path. So sometimes intentionally you have to put some horizontal curves or some other disturbance so that the driver may get engaged with the driving, and this monotonous driving experience can be avoided. So these are all the factors which you need to consider during the construction or laying out of alignment, highway alignment. Now there are other factors for the hill roads. For the hill roads, there are different spatial factors. So for the hill roads, this first and foremost factor is stability. Stability, that is stability of the slopes. Now the road should be aligned with the hillside that is stable. Now excessive cutting, if you go for the excessive cutting and filling, in that case it will make the hill slope very much unstable, and for that reason you have to go for the other uh, other things like you have to go for the that different techniques to reduce the soil erosion, to reduce the landslides. Okay, you need to construct some other structures beside your road to make the hill portion stable. So ultimately that will increase your vehicle operation cost as well as construction cost. Then drainage. Now in the hill areas, there would be maximum chances that there will be huge number of cross drainage structures, because there will be different water bodies may be there, and in the hill areas, rain, that is the amount of rain is generally higher. So you need to construct the drain properly along with the road such that the rain water from the road surface can be easily drained off from the surface. Otherwise, it will make the road surface very much slippery. Then geometric standards. So there are different geometric standards which you need to follow for the hill roads. So geometric standards in terms of different geometric features. like that gradient. So there are different standards for the gradient, that this much of gradient you need to consider for the hill road construction. So there are different standards are there, and these standards you need to follow. Now next point is resisting length. Now this is the uh, effective rise and excessive fall. Okay, resisting length means suppose you are rising up in that, and after some time you are going for a fall. So in that case, this effective rise and effective fall should be minimum. Otherwise, it will increase the operation cost of the vehicle. So I think this is clear to you. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do I need to discuss any points?
Sir,
Hi. Yes.
sir, can you repeat the alignment part again?
Alignment. Which portion?
That's a highway alignment something.
Definition of the alignment.
No, no, sir, there was one structure, with the topography of the area.
Okay. 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 Uh, this one.
Yeah, so this is the one.
Okay. This
Yes,
one.
sir.
Okay. Okay. Suppose two points are there. I'm just giving that example. Suppose two cities are there. Okay, and these two cities are hillside cities, A and C. Suppose, for example, you just consider about the Guwahati and Shillong. Okay, suppose there are no roads are there, and you need to construct a new road which will connect Guwahati and Shillong. Okay, suppose point A is Guwahati and point C is Shillong. Now, in between that Guwahati and Shillong, there are different hilly portions are there. Suppose these are the hilly portion. Okay. Now, if you want to connect this A and C, okay, directly through this hilly portion. Now, this is basically a contour map. You know about the contour map? So this is basically contour map. So from the contour map, you can easily visualize that this portion is of higher elevation. Now, if you directly construct a road through A to C, or if you are planning to construct a road through A to C, in that case, what will happen that your gradient would be very much higher. Okay, and the vehicle cannot overcome that gradient. Otherwise, you have to go for different underpasses or other structures, or overpasses or other structures to overcome these hill portions, or you have to go for the tunneling. So, and this entire road may be of consisting of tunnels only. So in that case, what will happen? It will increase the cost of the construction, and the cost of the construction will be very much higher. Okay. Now consider another thing. Suppose this is the mountainous pass. So mountainous pass means, suppose this is one hill portion, this is another hilly area. In between, there are some passes are there. So if you can go along with these passes, in that case, your cost of the construction would be very much lower comparing the other one. And another thing is, the stability of the slope would also be much better than the previous one, because in this situation you will not alter the any of the portion of the hill. Okay, there would be reduced amount of cutting and filling required in that particular section. Okay, so whenever you are constructing a road in a hilly areas, always go for the mountainous pass which is a suitable alternative than from the straight path. Is it clear now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Any other thing? Okay. Did you go through the notes, or did you found the note in your portal, ERP portal?
Sir.
Is it available over there?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So in the notes you must have seen some links are also provided na along with the notes in your portal.
Yes, sir.
So in that portal, some YouTube videos are there and some self-made videos are also be there. Okay, you can check with that. In that case, also I've discussed all these things. So you just check with these videos and these links. Can you give your attendance? And another thing, if some of your friends are unable to join the class because of the network issues, just tell them to contact me or send me their enrollment number after the classes. Okay, just after the classes, just ask them to send me their enrollment number.
Sir, will you teach the next class also?
Ah, yes, yes. Next class also. I'll just continue after this one. Let us complete the classes as soon as possible. After that, you take some rest, and then after you have some other classes. Huh?